Hello, everyone. I am the Inspector, and welcome back. Now, today I will be trying something different. I'm not going to be inspecting another item uh, that's edible or anything like that. I am actually going to read the first chapter of a story. Now, the reason why I have decided to try this out is that I had some feedback from someone who had been observing my videos who said that my voice would make for good narration. So I would like to try that out by narrating a story and uploading that as a additional series next to my just general inspection stuff. So, yeah, I don't know how this will do compared to those videos, but I'm willing to try it out. Now, the story that I am electing to read is uh, I apologize, my phone just went off, but I have no idea where I placed it, so I hope that's not important. Um, Nevertheless, I hope you all are having a good day, or have had a good day. It's a little bit later now, but uh, and yeah. So the story that I have decided to read is the Loud House Revamped. Um, Now, I'm not at all familiar with The Loud House. I've never watched it or anything. But this story is a fan fiction, and it has arose in infamy for being uh, supposedly the longest piece of English literature uh, at this present time, which is quite impressive for a fan fiction and for a story of the English literature in general. Now, this is a gargantuan epic of a story, and I don't know if I plan to make this a whole thing or not, but I might like to try. I do love myself an epic tale. Now, I know I'm not the only YouTuber who is currently uh, attempting this read through, but I thought that it would be. I wanted to try my own spin on it, and I don't want to capitalize on anyone else's success. I just thought that I would try this out, see how it goes. Um, but yeah, so but yeah, in terms of context, I would say I'm not at all familiar with any of the with any of the fandoms and works that this story is built off of and based on. I'm just going to be treating it as its own work, so I'm going to be making up all the voices for the characters unless any characters show up that I am familiar with. Um, but yeah, otherwise, uh, I guess I'll just get right into it. Um, Now, hopefully, I can do this on here without having to take another device. Okay, it does appear to still be recording, so that's good. Okay. Um, Now, the author has a little bit of a bio here, and I feel like I should I should read over that first, um, just as I guess a general context for the author who's written this. So it reads, joined March 30th, 2014, ID 5625800, profile updated March 14th. So this, if you're watching this and this author's bio has changed by this point, this is what it reads as at this current time. Author has written 2 stories for Loud House, anime crossovers, and crossovers in general. Greetings to you all. My name is James, but everyone calls me JD. I have been on this site for as long as I can remember, and it is awesome. I should tell you all a little about myself, so you all can get to know me better. I was born on October 14th, 1987, and I have a lot of things going on with me. I have autism, and it's hard for me to understand certain things. But I have a big story here that is the biggest story ever known, and it's my prized work, Loud House Revamped. As you all know, Loud House Revamped is the biggest story ever and holds the record for the largest fanfic ever known in the world, and it's still growing by the day. It started out as a fanfic for just the Loud House on Loud House Weka, and then it worked its way over here when I started it here as well. Ever since then, I have made several original characters in this fanfic, and some of them are based on fellow friends on this site that I have known and brought together. And those friends are as follows: James Dean 5842, Nicholas Chan, Nico Chan 11, Hunter Drake Mickelson, Jedi Avatar of Shinobi, Eli Winston Bullock, Ninja King of Hearts, Ed Coert, Omega Hachiya, Omega Hachiak 12, Rachel San Diego, Bubblegum Super 4, Vince Pusateri, Vin Jedi 1995, James Maxfield, Dark High, Aileen Carter, Elise Lowing, Lainey Loud, King Hammer Publishing, Nick F., N. Flemingful, Ethan Usen or ETS, Ethan.N.Usen, and many more original characters. But they aren't the only ones. Besides the Loud House, we all have made a massive super crossover story that spans over many universes, and they are based on shows that we all know and have known for a long period of time. I have known many shows for years, and there are so many of them. The list is too long, so I won't bore you with all the details, but let's just say it's a lot of them, and we all know a lot of shows of every genre and more. Also, just so you all know, I'm not into this for the fame, fortune, and glory. For me, it's all about fun. I just want to share everything I know and have fun. And to tell you the truth, I had no idea that there was a record for the longest ever known story. I was never intending to go for a world record, let alone have my story become the longest ever known in the history of the world. I'm sorry that I made all of you jealous because of it, but it's all about fun for me. My story may be a long one, but it is endless, and I have so much to share with the world on what I know on several shows. But there is a bunch of things I never tolerate. I never accept cruel opinions, cruel criticism, racial slurs, hateful comments, people hurting my friends, and many cool things. So please, none of that stuff. Also, I have absolutely no sympathy to anyone that's a bully, a racist, and are rude, insensitive, and cruel. They can go to hell. All rights of the shows belong to their rightful owners. Results may vary. Alright, and that is the end of the author's bio, and now I will get into the actual story. Alright. The Loud House Revamped by James Dean 5842. This is my own version of the Loud House, where I moved to Royal Woods, Michigan. When I move to Michigan and meet the Loud Kids, the entirety of the universe will change forever. Get ready, evil. Justice has many brand new faces. The universe now has a bunch of new champions. Self-insert original character story, crossovers with other shows later on, mixed genres, multi-crossover, harem later on. Rated fiction teen, English, humor/romance, Lincoln L. original character, chapters 2,328, words 16,777,215, reviews 16,421, favorites 836, follows 697, updated February 20th, 2024, published November 5th, 2017, status complete, ID 12715870. And this is under the category of crossovers and Loud House crossover. I'm not sure what the difference is between those two. Alright. Chapter 1. Loud House Revamped Prologue. Prologue opens out in the distant void of space. Narrator. The infinitely vast reaches of space. A place of infinite wonder. We see lots of planets, stars, galaxies, and nebulae. Narrator. Infinite beauty, and only one planet Earth. We zoom in on Earth, and we see the cities bustling and moving. Narrator. An oasis in the very galaxy we call home. But it's also plagued by infinite evil. Bank robberies. No, that's correct. Bank robberies, bad guys, and alien invaders were destroying everything. Bad guys were blowing stuff up and causing mayhem and chaos. Banks were being robbed, and aliens from distant planets and galaxies were destroying everything. Narrator, who will protect us from all of the evil forces that threaten our world and universe? Who will confront the destructive forces from other worlds and different dimensions? Who will be the defenders of the universe? But then, one alien monster explodes, and it shows us as Team Loud Phoenix Storm making an entrance. Narrator, Loud Team Phoenix Storm. That's who. Ooh, I'm sorry about that. Okay. Continuing. Okay, I'm gonna go get a glass of water. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Don't think I've had enough water today. I'll reread that. Narrator, Team Loud Phoenix Storm. That's who. A newspaper shows us defeating all the evil. Narrator, Team Loud Phoenix Storm. We are flying out of our estate headquarters to save the day once again. Narrator, nothing can stop them. James Dean Knudsen and his family, Lincoln Loud and his sisters, Riley Anderson, Hercules, and Zoe Weatherly, and their many friends, many superheroes from comics and different worlds, and reformed villains, together, with the help of advanced, futuristic, cutting-edge technology. We were using highly advanced, cutting-edge technology from thousands and hundreds of years into the future. Narrator, advanced scientific tools. Lisa, Nicole, and our scientists were working in the lab with all kinds of chemicals and machines. Narrator, their super vast wealth and fortune. Our safe was filled with gold and jewels. Narrator, and their incredible, omnipotent, superhuman powers Team Loud Phoenix Storm is on a mission to obliterate the evils that threaten the entire universe. We are battling all kinds of monsters that were destroying the cities, terrorizing the areas around us, and ruining lives everywhere. We were tearing bad guys apart and throwing them in jail, or killing them. Narrator: there is no rest for evil. It's time for action. I punched a bunch of villains, and they went flying. Narrator: it's time for justice. Lincoln blasted a bunch of bad guys with lightning and electrocuted them into ash. Narrator: it's time for adventure. We went to all kinds of distant planets, in galaxies, in our ships. Narrator: Team Loud Phoenix Storm. They may be kids, but they are smart, powerful, and ready to kick some evil butt. We fired a powerful blast of energy at a monster and blew it to pieces. Narrator: Team Loud Phoenix Storm. They fear nothing and are your defenders. Me: watch out, forces of evil. Justice has a new name. We are standing on a building as a phoenix forms behind us in a fiery explosion. Narrator: the Loud House Revamped. Rise of Team Loud Phoenix Storm. The greatest adventure has just begun. Alright, that's the first chapter of the Loud House Revamped. The current longest story in the English literature. I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all have a good night. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Like and subscribe and all that. And yeah, take care.